Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And guess what I received today? The Eventuri Carbon Intake for the Lotus. This is from Greg's Race Parts, per the usual. We got the elbow and all the brackets that we need. And we got this beauty right here. So let's take this out. Put it on the ground, nice and soft. We don't want to crack anything. And we got some stuff, whatever it is. All right, we'll put that over here and let's open her up. Oh man, this stuff feels so good. We got gaskets in here. Oh, that's that rubber gasket that goes on the actual intake itself, the body. Look how smooth the inside is versus the ribbed versions that come stock on the OEM box. So obviously the ribs will probably create some kind of turbulence. This is completely smooth, feels really good, very well made. Some solid rubber right there. We got the brackets, we got some stuff. I don't know, we got a little keychain here that says Eventuri. And looks like a checklist. Yep. All right, here it is. Whew, this thing is beautiful. Look at this thing. Oh my God. Oh, that's gorgeous. Too bad on the Emira you can't really see this. This is hidden by the covers. But this gloss carbon fiber is gonna match well with the my carbon fiber covers that I put on already that are gloss black from GRP. So here it is. Feels pretty light. I don't know how heavy the stock airbox is, but when I remove that, I'll weigh it. I'll weigh this, and get you guys, you know, some of the weight measurements. Obviously, this is going to be a lot lighter, and hopefully, I get shed some weight to add a couple of more horsepower to the car. Obviously, standard. Yeah. So let's get to the installation process. All right, so the first step is remove these covers, right, that are just held on by these pegs. That's it. Pull this one out. So that comes off. We'll set this aside. Now let's remove the bottom one. Okay, one pop, two pop. Let's remove this cap for now. And we got to get a couple more pops here and here, and this comes out. All right, so with the covers off, first step is to start unscrewing all of these, you know, these clamps. Loosen it up, take this hose off, and let's get to the airbox. All right, so I removed the breather hose. So this little adapter, metal adapter, stuck with the hose itself. And Eventuri gives you this to put into the new hose. But since it's already in here and it's a pain to get it out, I'm just gonna use this one to connect to the new hose for the Eventuri. So that's been disconnected. Now to loosen the clamps and remove this hose that goes into the supercharger. All right, so I removed the hose. So now we got to get to these bolts in here to remove the front end of the airbox. Got to remove the MAF sensor over here, just unclipping it. Again, guys, all these instructions are on Eventuri's website. It's very clear what is needed. It's very simple to do. So let's remove this airbox. So one thing you'll notice between the OEM hose and the Eventuri hose is that the inside is smooth on the Eventuri, as I mentioned earlier. And look at the ribs on the OEM one, which probably cause a little bit of turbulence, right, when you're sucking in the air. But the other thing too is look at the size of this and the girth versus the Eventuri. A lot smaller, and a lot lighter. So I'm sure that's going to contribute to some of the weight savings as well. All right, so what you're going to need is a T20 Torx to get this bolt and this bolt down here. So you could proceed to remove the front end of the air box and then get to the bolts behind that are mounting the full air box. All right, so I removed these two bolts, this one and that one down there. And unfortunately, there's also another one in there, right there, that little hole right there. So I got to remove that one. This one's a little bit more of a pain in the butt. But once you remove that, it's hooked on to two little latches, one right there and one on the other side. Pull it back, pull it towards you, and it'll come out, and then we'll get to eventually these other bolts. All right, as you'll see, I removed the cover. Now we got to remove this bolt and that bolt right there. We're gonna see if, yeah, these clips are attached. This wiring loom is attached to all this. So I'm gonna have to remove it off the box. And we're gonna have to take these off, these hoses off of these clips or this holder. And they will go back in the same orientation as the Eventuri. All right, so let's see what the weight is on the OEM hose. We've got 1 pound, 8 ounces. And the Eventuri one is not even a pound. It's almost a pound. So you're saving about a little over 8 ounces just on the hoses alone. All right, the stock box alone without the hose, it's 3 pounds, 8.9 ounces. And the Eventuri is 3 pounds, 2 ounces. So sheds a couple more ounces, but a lot of the weight is coming from the hose. All right, stock air box is out. This third bolt was kind of a pain in the butt, but we are going to be connecting the bracket for the Eventuri, right? I have a bolt in here, M6 supplied by Eventuri, and then on this hole right there is where the OEM bolt is going to go, and it's going to bolt up to right there and right here. So let's attach the bracket loosely, and then we'll fit in the Eventuri intake. All right, bracket is in. OEM bolt is the one that's marked with the green stuff from the factory, and the other M6 bolt that was provided by Eventuri, and that also has a locking nut on the back. So you need a 10 millimeter for that. 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter. So now we're able to put in the actual air box. Now we're gonna carefully lower the intake right in there and make sure that the fat part goes inside that big inlet. Well, there she is, guys, all buttoned up. Put the MAF sensor on, zip tied it back in right there. There's a little bit of a zip tie right there. And plugged this little clip right into the side rail and buttoned everything up. The 2 screws that go onto the bracket. Everything's nice and tight. Clipped on the wire loom onto the little brackets that come with it, little ears that come on it. And there you have it. So all we got to do is put on the hose, put on the breather hose, and start her up. Well, there she is, guys, all buttoned up. To be honest with you, it was a lot harder to pull out the stock OEM box than it was to install the Eventuri. Once you get it out, you kind of know exactly how to finagle things, and things go back into place pretty quickly. She is a beautiful unit. I wish, it's unfortunate that the covers kind of cover it up so you can't see a lot of it, but I heard she sounds really good. So I'm actually gonna start the car without the covers on just to make sure, check for leaks or anything like that, make sure everything's buttoned up, and then I'll put the covers on. And last but not least, the cover's on. There you have it. And that's a wrap, guys. Thank you again for subscribing to the channel. Hit those like buttons. I would really appreciate it if you do. It helps the channel out and it helps me, keep being motivated to create these videos. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think with your experiences with the Eventuris. But can't wait to drive this and see the difference. The butt dyno. I'm not too keen on dyno numbers and stuff because there's so many variables and all that. I just want to feel it in my butt. Does the car accelerate faster? Does it give it a little bit more low end torque? Does it make it more fun? Does it sound way better? That's what I kind of judge these things on. They're just intakes. You're not gonna, get a lot of horsepower out of it. But at the end of the day, they do sound good. They do look good. Unfortunately, you can't see much of it. But there you have it. Thanks again. Till next time.